Take a moment to look in the mirror. Do you recognize the person staring back at you? Or is it just another mask you've learned to wear so well that hell, even you can't tell the fucking difference anymore? See, I remember the exact moment I realized I'd become a stranger to myself. It was 3 a.m. I was walking out of my graveyard part-time grocery store job, exhausted, but oddly calm. See, I wasn't headed home for my usual few hours of sleep before opening my barbershop for the next day. I had somewhere else to be, somewhere final. See, after years of contemplating it, I finally had the balls to end it all. And the relief I felt from that might be the most fucked up part of this story. If you watched my last video about how success can strangle your soul, well, then you already know part of my journey. Today, we're going deeper into the masks we wear. Before I continue, I want to share something that helped me when I was at my lowest. In the description below, you'll find a link to my free Detox Your Toxic Relationships guide. It will help you identify the people who might be keeping you trapped in your own masks. Grab it now, and we'll get back to my story. This isn't your typical success story, okay? This is about how the successful barbershop owner, the guy who looked like he had all his shit together, nearly became another statistic. More importantly, it's about what happened instead. So picture this shit. It's a thriving barbershop. You have the gentle hum of the clippers, the snap of the scissors, the murmur of conversations, laughter. Every day I'd orchestrate this symphony of success to the tune of over $40,000 a month in revenue, consistently. 25 different barbers were coming through these doors, over 70,000 services. Each one of these, another brick in the wall of the lies I'd been building between myself and reality. You know what's fascinating about being a barber? People trust you with more than just their appearance. They tell you things, their dreams, their fears, their deepest fucking secrets. There I was, holding space for everyone else's truth while drowning in my own bullshit. Every, "Hey Mitch, how you doing today?" answered with that fake-ass smile and my rehearsed, "Oh, look what I get to do every day. How could I be any better?" But years earlier, at 40 years of age, walking into that barber school, that wasn't just a career change. That was me, desperately trying to prove something. To whom? Hell, I still don't know. And I'm still figuring that shit out. I might never figure it out. But every success, every new hire, every milestone, it just added more weight to the masks I was wearing. And masks, they get real fucking heavy after a while. Behind that success was a man who'd become best friends with a bottle. So every night after the last client left, after the smiles faded and the mask came off, that's when the real conversation started. Several glasses of whiskey and the deafening silence of an empty barbershop. But the same questions echoing in my head. How much longer can I keep this shit up? Does anyone see through my bullshit act? You want to know what rock bottom really feels like? It's not the dramatic moments you see in movies. It's sitting in your car at 2 a.m. Successful business owner, respected community member, wondering if anyone would miss the real you. Not the character you've been playing. It's looking at your reflection in that rear view mirror and not recognizing the person staring back. Then March 2020 hit. Like a freight train of reality. 6 empty chairs, 6 gone barbers, tape sectioning things off all over the floor like some twisted art installation. The same space that used to buzz with life and laughter now feels like a mausoleum of everything I built. That first morning, staring at my phone, where cancellation after cancellation rolled in, well, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. But this wasn't from the usual morning alcohol withdrawal. It was from the raw terror of watching my whole facade crumble in real time. A few short years from then, I was turning my car keys over to the bank because I'd used this car as collateral to keep cash flowing, trying to hold on to that feeling that something mattered, that I mattered to someone. But I didn't matter, not to the person who matters most, not to me. Walking away from that bank parking lot, everything I'd used to define myself, successful business owner, community pillar, provider, it was all stripped away. No more masks, no more money, no more hiding behind busy schedules and fake smiles. See, I was left with just me, well, and my demons and failure and the crushing weight of reality. But here's the thing. The gift is you finally get to see what's left. And what was left? A man who'd spent a long time playing a character. He'd forgotten who he really was. The pandemic didn't break me. It exposed me. Sometimes exposure is exactly what you need to heal from the bullshit. Probably saved my life. You're probably wearing masks right now. Maybe it's the I've got it all together mask, or the nothing bothers me mask, or my personal favorite, I don't need anyone, that mask. See, these facades might be keeping you alive, but they're killing you on the inside. Next is the achievement mask, where you believe your worth comes from what you accomplish, like some kind of human fucking productivity machine. Next, the perfection mask, where you hide your flaws behind a polished exterior because, God forbid anyone sees me make a mistake. The independence mask. This is where you convince yourself and others that you don't need help, because needing someone's help is somehow weakness. See, the problem isn't just wearing these masks, it's forgetting they're masks at all. When you wear them long enough, they start to actually feel like your fucking face. If you're recognizing these masks in your own life right now, hit the like button and drop the word unmasking in the comments below. Maybe share this with somebody you know needs it. Also, check out my video, Success is Strangling Your Soul. If you haven't already, it's the first step in this journey toward authentic power. I remember the exact moment everything changed for me. See, I was sitting in my first coaching session with my coach. Nervous, I was defensive, I was ready to prove I had all the answers, that I didn't need a life coach. And then my coach asked me one simple question. Mitch, who the fuck are you when you're not trying to be someone else? Well, the silence that followed that was really fucking awkward. See, that question broke something inside me. For the first time in decades, I stopped running. I stopped hiding. I started doing real work. That's what I learned about removing these goddamn masks. So here's the approach I suggest. Create 3 columns on a piece of paper. In the first column, I want you to write who I pretend to be. List all your masks. In the second column, write who I think I am. That's your self-perception. Now in the third column, write who I was before success, your core essence. The gaps between these columns, that's where your authentic self is hiding. It's suffocating under all that bullshit. The second step is the permission protocol. Give yourself permission to be imperfect. Complete this sentence daily. I know, mantras, bullshit, right? Self-help nonsense. But do it. This sentence. I give myself permission to, and then fill in the blank. Fill it in with the most terrifying, authentic truth. I give myself permission to be wrong publicly. I give myself permission to change my mind. I give myself permission to prioritize joy over achievement. No more second guessing your own goddamn mind. Third is the authenticity anchor. Before important interactions, I want you to touch your thumb to your middle finger as a physical reminder to stay genuine. Each time you notice yourself slipping into a mask, use this anchor to pull yourself back to authenticity. It's like a reset button for when you start performing like some kind of social chess game instead of just being human. Here's your challenge for the next 72 hours. Complete the identity inventory I just described. Spend at least 15 minutes reflecting on those 3 columns. Then choose just one mask to consciously remove in a safe environment and document how it feels. The fear, the liberation, the reality versus your expectations. You'll likely discover the world doesn't end when you show up authentically. In fact, it often expands. That's not some spiritual bullshit. That's reality. This is about helping people like you break free from the prison of pretense, to stop playing small, to find that raw, unfiltered version of yourself, the one the world desperately needs to see. Because here's what I know. You've got a name the world needs to know. You've got a voice the world needs to hear. You've got an authentic self screaming to break free from whatever cage you've built around it. So take that first step. Download the Detox Your Toxic Relationships Guide. The link is in the description below. It will help you identify the 20 people you spend most time with. It'll score their impact on your life and create an action plan to surround yourself with people who support your authentic self. If you're just joining this journey, make sure to watch part 1, where I reveal how success is actually dangerous when not managed correctly. The video is called Success is Strangling Your Soul. Breathe again. Don't miss the final video in this identity liberation series, how to take back your confidence, reclaim your power, where I'll give you the exact tools to reclaim your authentic power. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Your journey to liberation is just beginning. If you're tired of wearing masks, if you're exhausted from playing roles that don't fit anymore, if you're ready to show the world who you really are, the world doesn't need you to be just another person hiding your truth. The world needs you, the real, authentic, unapologetic you, because it's time the world knows your name too, damn it. See you next time.